Hello everyone, this is grade 5, module 6, lesson 13 homework. Number 1 says, use your right angle template and a straight edge to draw at least 3 sets of parallel lines in the space below. So what I want to do now is I have my right angle template and my straight edge, and I'll put those out right now. So here's my makeshift right angle template and my straight edge. So what I'm going to do to draw, and I'll draw one set of these, I'm going to put my straight edge down, I'm going to set my right angle tool on it, and then I'm going to draw a line that goes along my angle. So if I draw a line going along the angle piece of it, you'll see it come in right now. So you'll see it's right on the triangle there. I did the best I could with it, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my right angle and I'm going to slide it along that straight edge, and I'm going to put another one in. And there it is there, and I just drew it on there. And now if I remove my tools, I'll see that I have a set of parallel lines. And I know they are because they're at the same angle if I make a triangle with them, meaning if I put my straight edge down at the bottom of this first line and draw a line straight over and then straight up, I'll make a right triangle. And if I do the same thing with the other line I just did right here, I'll get a right triangle, meaning I use the same degree measurement with it. And I know if I extend those two lines out, they are never going to touch, which is what we're looking for parallel lines. So what I can do now is rotate my straight edge and rotate my right angle template and then draw a few more of these. So I'll do a rotation on this right now, and hopefully it's not crazy. There we go. So I'll keep that right there, and then I'm going to rotate my triangle. And what I'll do now, try to put this in motion so it looks just about straight. And then I can move it down on top there. And now I could draw my lines on this one as well. So I'll put a line in here, and this is going to look kind of tough for me to do, and I'll move it up so you can see it. So there's one line, and then I'll move my triangle down, and I'm going to put another line in here, and I'm going to put it right on this, and then I can move this away. And there's another set of parallel ones. And I know that because I'm using my right angle template to do that for my straight, and then my straight edge to line it up. So I want to keep the same straight edge, and I know if I put them like that, they're gonna run square across that. So you're gonna go through and do a few more of these, and what I'll do is I'm gonna go down and kind of mess with the bottom question now. Okay, so let's head down, and I'm going to take my ruler and such with me. And that's what I'm going to use to figure these out. I'm going to try to set this straight edge down to get them square going across. So I'll do this, and I'll do one with you. And then I'm going to use my triangle to try to line this up, and then I'll just slide the triangle over and see if it lines up the way it was. So that's probably the best way to do it, and I'll do it with this one right here. We can try with this. So now I'm going to rotate my triangle up, maybe. We'll see. Why is that thing moving? Don't quite get this. So I see that I gotta do it like that. So now I'm gonna rotate my straight edge so it sits on the triangle the right way. So right there, just like that. Now I see that that's lined up, so I'm going to slide it up like that and see, is that lined up? Yes, it is. So my straight edge, and I can do it like this. What you'll have to do is extend out your line. So you'd have to run it out like this. And then what you can do is take this and slide it right along that straight edge. That's the best way to check it. Another way to check it is to do exactly what we just did. Take your straight edge and you're going to set it on these lines and extend them out. So again, I can set this right on this line. And I'll extend this line out, and then I'll set it right here, and I'll extend this line out, and I can actually see that this one's probably not going to work because it's not that the lines are going to cross immediately, it's just that it looks like one side is getting closer to the other, and we know that they will eventually cross. So that's what I would do to circle these and figure out your parallels. When I go through and do this, I know that's a parallel. This one is pretty good. This one is a parallel, and this one, I know those are parallel because I've tested them on my paper using the method either extending out or using my right angle tool and my straight edge. This one is not because I see that it's closer here than up here. It means they're going to cross. This one, it's a little closer here than back here. And this is the same thing. They're not the same angles. Let's take a look at page 2. Now, we're on page 2. And what we need to do here is to use your straight edge to draw a segment parallel to each segment through the given point. So for the first one, I think that's pretty easy for A. It's just a straight line horizontal, and it's on a grid. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to draw a straight line here, and I'll slide it back. So there's my straight line going through S, and I know it's going to work because it's on a grid. Same thing can be done for T in question B here. I gotta make it go through T, and it's got to be parallel to this one right here. So I'm going to draw a straight line going down, and there it is, going on T. And I'll do a few more of these, 2 more, because I want to see now that we got the C, we got a diagonal. And that's a little tougher to draw, but we're going to use a strategy that we did in class, or one that you looked at. And what I'm going to do is make this diagonal into a right triangle. And now that I have my triangle drawn, I see that my top one is right here and right here. So if U is the same as this top point, I see I have to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, and then over 1, 2, 3. So here we go. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to go in a different color. I got to go 1, 2, 3, 4 down, and 3 over. 1, 2, 3. That should be my ending point. Now I can draw a line there to make that, because I'll have identical right triangles just on different points of the plane. So I'm going to draw a line that goes there. And there it is. And I know that my 2 lines are now parallel because they make a right angle and they aren't going to touch. And I know this because of the counting that I did here. My 1, 2, 3, and then my 1, 2, 3, 4 for height. So I'm making right triangles for this. So let's go down and try one more. Let's do E. And I know I'm looking here and I'm looking at W, so I can go down 1, 2, and then I got to go over now. 1, 2, 3. So I'll do the same thing. I'll go down 2, and then over 3. 1, 2, 3. And what I should have is a right angle, and then I would draw my line going back up, connecting those 2 points. So there's my 2 parallel lines. Because I'm making a right triangle, I had to go down 2, just like I went down 2 here, and then I went over 1, 2, 3, just like I went 1, 2, 3 there. And just because, I'll do F, because these are actually kind of fun. I'm going to go down and over, or over and down, however you want to look at it. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4 down, and 1 over. So I'm going to take this Z and do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4 down, and over 1. So it should meet right there, because this going straight down and over makes my right triangle, and then this line right here is my parallel line, as long as it's straight. And that doesn't look straight, but you'll use your straight edge to get that. So let's go down to 4. You have to draw 2 different lines parallel to line B. And the way that I'm going to figure that out is I'm looking for where it hits directly on a corner. Like right here is not good because it's in between the 2. I want to see where it hits like that. Or right in the middle here, or right there, or right on there. I want to make sure that it's hitting right where 2 or 4 of the boxes come together at that point. So now I can count. And I know that if I'm at this point, I'm going to do another one directly above it. And I got to figure out how many over and how many up. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got 3 over and 1 up. So 1, 2, 3 over and 1 up. So now I can connect, I can make a line that goes from this point to this point, and I can extend it, and it's going to be parallel to it. Same thing, I can make another one up here to make it parallel, and I know that I have to go over 3, up 1. So 1, 2, 3, and then up 1. And that's going, if I connect this point to this point and extend, I'm going to have another parallel line, meaning they're not going to touch each other. So I'll put those lines in, and there's my 2 lines right there, the one in black and then the one in blue. And I extended them out a little bit to show that they're not going to hit because they're parallel, because I found and made a right triangle with some different segments upon that line. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching, and good luck on the rest of your homework.